if you want your physique to improve, you have to drastically cut down on alcohol. Alcohol is one of the worst enemies if you are trying to improve your physique. If you are trying to improve your appearance, alcohol is one of your worst enemies. And I'm going to get right into it. First of all, this is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me and I humbly appreciate it. You guys have to cut down on alcohol drastically. And I am not a hypocrite. I still indulge in alcohol every once in a blue moon. I drastically cut it down to a bare minimal. I have not touched a sip of alcohol, not even a glass of wine, like these frauds tell you to have a glass of wine every day for health benefits. I'm gonna derail this real quick. You know what's healthier than one glass of wine a day? No glass of wine a day. That's even healthier. Replace that wine with a bottle of water, okay? That whole thing, I really feel like an alcohol company made that whole stupid ass one glass a day is healthy for you, okay? Just like when cigarette companies back in the 50s were advertising that that Camels were the doctor's #1 preferred cigarettes back in the day, or Marlboros, whatever the hell, okay? So anyway, with that being said, you guys have to drastically cut down on alcohol. It is one of your worst enemies for your appearance. Alcohol destroys your appearance. Yes. And I know what somebody is thinking, oh, it's not that bad. I do it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. I drink on the weekends and stuff. Hey, look, guy, you could do whatever you want, right? I'm talking to my guys that deep down inside, and my ladies too, that deep down inside feel like, hey, look, I can improve myself, okay? And cutting down alcohol is one of the first steps. Fellas, I know. Don't get me started on how hard this is, okay? If you guys think I'm telling you this from a position of superiority, you guys have me mistaken. You guys have me, y'all got me bent, right? Because I'm really making this video talking to myself as well. Because trust and believe, every single day I step outside, it's temptation. I'm talking about that for every one gym, there's 10 liquor stores in that mile radius, okay? You know what I'm saying? This is I'm just giving an example of how society is set up. For every one park, there's about 10 liquor stores and a couple of bars in that one mile radius, okay? So trust and believe, I'm not speaking from a position of, oh, I'm just this superior, sober guy that's just talking down. Hell nah. Because like I said, I still indulge in it every once in a blue moon, okay? And trust and believe, when I do drink, I feel like crap the next day. I feel regret, okay? It's gotten to a point where before I even drank, I double think, I take a quadruple think, like, man, do I really want to do this? Okay, and fellas, you need to have that same mindset before you decide to go out there and party and just destroy your body with alcohol. If you are trying to elevate, if you are trying to get to a higher plane, you really need to think about this. Think about it, man. Is this something you really need to do right now? Is this something that's going to benefit you? Is going out every single Saturday, is going out from Thursday to Sunday something that you really need to do? Because I'm gonna tell you this, a lot of guys, even some of y'all that watch me, they go out from Thursday to Sunday. And guess what? They're not going out sober. You think they're going out sober? No, they're not. They're smoking, doing heavy drinking, okay? And it's destroying their physique. So a lot of people, and this is speaking to my young ladies as well, a lot of young ladies, every time I see them on freaking social media, they're complaining about you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I'm on a diet. I'm starting on a new diet. And I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm not trying to be malicious. But it's been 2 years that this chick has been on a diet and she somehow got bigger. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not trying to be funny, right? I'm not trying to be malicious or salacious with this statement. It's true. Like, baby, you've been on a diet for 2 effing years and you got bigger somehow. And guess what? On a whole bunch of posts, she be going to this bar. She be going to this event. You see her drinking. She's going to this girl's night out. She's drinking. Okay? You're never going to get that weight off. And this is especially true the older you get. I'm not even talking about that. I will go as far as to say this, guys. If you cut out alcohol, it is going to make your dieting that much easier. Now, I'm not giving you no excuse to chow down on a big ass bowl of nachos covered in freaking bacon shreds and 2 pounds of cheese every single day, right? This is not telling y'all to just wild out on your diet, okay? But what I'm saying is, if you cut out alcohol, if you cut out those empty calories, you are more likely to get away with a few slip-ups in your diet, with a few, right? Like I said, don't go crazy and be like, hey, I didn't drink beer today. I'm gonna get me a quadruple Baconator and a large fry and a large shake from Wendy's, okay? This is not the message I'm trying to get across. But what I'm saying is, if you want to really tackle that issue of you shedding those pounds, of you gaining that muscle, trust and believe cutting alcohol is going to accelerate that. Every time, look, fellas, this is not the first time that I took alcohol out of the equation, okay? The longest I ever went in my adulthood was like 6 months without alcohol, okay? And that was the most shredded I have ever been. This was during the quarantine. And since bars were closed and clubs and stuff were closed, I was thinking to myself, hey, look, what's the purpose of me even drinking? You know, that was the mind state I had. What is the purpose of me even taking a sip? There's absolutely nothing going on. I'm at the crib, and the only thing I really have to do is to work out. Lo and behold, I was out there every day grinding in the park. My stomach, that was the most ripped I have ever been. I mean, when I was in the park, of course, I would have my shirt off. People would be looking like, damn, like you are in great shape. You feel what I'm saying? And that was a huge part. It had to do with cutting out alcohol. Trust and believe when you go out. Let's say maybe you don't go out from Thursday to Sunday. Let's say you go out on a Saturday night, right? Let's say you go out on a Saturday. Of course, if you take a sip, of course you're going to end up taking shot after shot after glass after glass. Bam. Now you done binge drink. And guess what you're going to do after you finish drinking? You're going to go to Waffle House, or you're going to go to IHOP, Denny's. You're going to go to your local hot dog vendor. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to go to your local burger spot, and you're going to just pig out. You're going to get 2 burgers. You're going to get 2 fries. You're going to get a big ass shake. Then you're going to wake up in the morning hungover, and everything you done worked for in the gym got destroyed in one night, right? Let me tell y'all, when I used to go out drinking on Saturdays, of course you get drunk. If for my drinkers, you know there's such thing as drunk munchies. I would come back from that long night of drinking. I would get like 2 burgers. This is no exaggeration, fellas. I'm not even bullshitting y'all. I would get 2 big ass burgers, and I'm not talking about no little old Mac chickens. I'm talking about Whataburger. We got Whataburger down here in Texas. Every burger's like this motherfucking big. You dig what I'm saying? With this freaking big, and all of it loaded with cheese, all of it loaded with meat. No homills. No, I'm talking about no homizzle. All of it is loaded with calories. Then I would get a large fry. Then I would wash it down with like a shake or something like that. Now, I wouldn't really get a shake too much, but you get the point. This is what I would eat after I got out. Then the next morning, everything I worked for in the gym that week, it just disappeared. It just dissipated. I'm like, dang, all this hard work I've been putting in, all this time on the punching bag, all this time on the weights doing bench presses and all that shit, gone in one night. Real talk. And that's why every time I drink, I double, triple, quadruple think about it. to the point where I actually talk myself out of it in a good way, right? Not saying that I completely cut it out. I'm not saying I completely stop alcohol, okay? I got a bottle in the kitchen as we speak. I'm not a hypocrite, fellas. Okay, I'm not a hypocrite, but I haven't touched alcohol in 2 months. It feels great. I was at 200 pounds. I'm at 187 now. And that's just cutting out alcohol. That is just cutting out all those empty calories. See, when you consume alcohol, your body is getting, you're doing everything negative with no positives. Okay, that means you are putting in 100% negative with 0 positives. F all that, oh, a glass of wine a day is healthy for you and all that, man. F that bull crap, right? There's just an excuse to drink. There's just an excuse to drink, bro. You know what's healthier than 1 glass of alcohol a day? No glass of alcohol a day. Straight up. No two ways about it. No left or right, no up and down, no middle ground. Straight up. No alcohol is better than any. Okay, I don't want to hear about wine has these nutrients and all that bullcrap. Wine is alcohol. Alcohol is a poison. It is a toxin. That is why your liver gets jacked up. Feel me? So anyway, with that little tangent again, because I know somebody is thinking, oh, well, 1 glass a day won't hurt, right? You think about this. You consume one glass of alcohol a day. That's going to add up. In 1 week, you done had 7 freaking glasses, right? You done had 7 glasses, and Lord knows how big those glasses are. Okay, so if you are constantly talking about I want to lose weight, constantly talking about I want to gain muscle, but at the same time you're drinking yourself to an oblivion, and then you're clueless, you just act like you're none the wiser. Like, why am I not losing any weight? And that previous Saturday, you drank a whole bottle of Casamigos or Henny or whatever the hell you indulge in. And then afterwards, you done went to Waffle House and you got you a big old waffle, drowned it in syrup. Then you got a freaking 5 strips of bacon and 2 biscuits smothered in gravy. And you talking about, why am I not losing weight? You feel what I'm saying? But not to mention the lifestyle that goes with alcohol. Naturally, the natural lifestyle that goes with alcohol is unhealthy. Naturally, it's just going to accompany it. It's like a horse and carriage. Alcohol and bad lifestyle, it just naturally accompanies it. You're going to do things that are unhealthy. You're going to consume things that are unhealthy. And this is another huge aspect. Alcohol not only destroys your diet, but it also derails your diet, because when you get drunk, ladies and gentlemen, when you get drunk, you do not care about nothing. You especially don't care about what you're putting into your body. The only thing you care about is satisfying your hunger at that present moment. And what's going to satisfy your hunger at that present moment is a pizza with 3 kinds of meat on it. No whole mizzle, right? Is a pizza with pepperoni, sausage, freaking more sausage, double stuffed crust with cheese, bacon, and then you're going to wash it down with either more liquor or a soda, with a Coke, 7-Up. Do they even make 7-Up? Sprite? You get the point. Or you're going to wash it down with more Casamigos. You're going to wash it down with more Henny. Then you're going to wake up the next morning and you're not going to be able to even work out because you're so hungover. You feel like crap. You look like crap. And this is going to be another video of how alcohol accelerates your aging process. It accelerates your body's deterioration. Okay, so anyway, I hope this video helped, fellas. Stay up, man. Just skip some of those Saturday nights out. Skip some of those nights out, man. Your body will thank you for it. Peace.